Lawan reveals salaries of senators, reps, says it lowest of any presidential democracy. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. Ahmed Lawan, Senate President, has openly cleared the air regarding the salary scale of federal lawmakers. Wow. Let me guess. He's saying that it is the lowest of any presidential democracy. Sincerely, this one, I'll go and research it. I will go and research it. Maybe everybody will be a politician in this country if at the end of the day, it is actually high. But if it's the low, it is lowest, then I don't, well, let's find out. Lawan also expressed dissatisfaction over President Muhammad Buhari's response on assent to bills among his predecessors. The Senate leader also gave a detailed account of the annual running costs of the office of the lawmakers, while noting that their salary is the lowest across board. Senate President Ahmad Lawan on Monday, December 13th, made public the salaries and emoluments of members of the National Assembly in Abuja. Lawan also showered praises on President Muhammad Buhari, saying he has surpassed his predecessors in assent to bills. The Punch report that he made this disclosure in the paper presented at the first Distinguished Parliamentarians Lecture Series organized by the National Institute for Legislative and Democratic Studies. The senator said the monthly salary of a senator was 1.5 million, while that of a member of a House of Representatives is 1.3 million naira. He said the 13 million naira thrown into the public space a few years back as the monthly salary of a senator was actually their quarterly office running allowance. Lawan said, and I quote, "The average office running cost for a senator is about 13 million, while that of a member of a House of Representatives is 8 million. The annual cost. When calculated, the 13 million naira office running cost for a senator amounts to 52 million naira per annum, while the 8 million naira for a member of the House of Representatives amounts to 32 million naira in a year." Lawan's lecture was titled "The Legislature, Legislative Mandate and People, the Reality and Public Perception." Lawan's position on office costs. He said the 13 million naira and the 8 million naira quarterly office running costs for a member of the Senate and House of Representatives, respectively, were the lowest of any presidential democracy in the world. The allowances, as enumerated by him, cover costs of local and international travel, consulting and professional services, medical services, office stationaries, computers, consumables, books, newspapers, magazines, maintenance of motor vehicles, and office equipment, amongst others. President Buhari Rise Senate seeks passage of crucial 2021 bill. Meanwhile, it was reported that President Muhammad Buhari has written to the Nigerian Senate seeking the consideration and subsequent passage of Finance Amendment Bill 2021. It was reported that Buhari made the request in the letter read by the Senate President Ahmad Lawan during plenary on Tuesday, December 7th. The Nigerian leader in the letter noted that the bill, when passed, would guard the implementation of the soon-to-be-passed Appropriation Act 2022. He did not tell us the car allowance and everything, because I know that except now, we know that there was once upon a time where there was wardrobe allowance and almost everything had allowance, housing allowance, clothing allowance, motor allowance, all those things are there. So if it's coming out to say, do you know that there are people who don't earn what you earn, and they have a lot of responsibilities on their hands? You are saying they're the lowest. Sincerely, no. It is time for us to make research on this. And yes, they go. Is that why they go and close the amount? You earn 1.3 million. Somebody is out there earning 30. And I'm even hearing that some states are saying they cannot pay the 30,000 naira. Is that not what we call acts of wickedness? Like how? How? Oh, you are earning 1.3 million and yet it is not enough for you. Then in your mind, my goodness, in your heart of heart, you come out and you say, oh, it is not okay for you. But somebody who earns 30,000, you still want to slash the person's salary. What kind of inhumane treatment is that? This one is not a matter of being too emotional. People are actually suffering. Yet, people who are supposed to speak about these people are not speaking about them. Why? Because one person will show them this or that. Sincerely, it is highly, very, very disappointing. Like, I read a particular news and was like, they are complaining for funds. They are complaining about funds. Sincerely, it is like I cannot even understand it. I cannot understand it. They came out like on that particular news that I was dumbfounded. They are saying it just is not enough. Yes, they are saying that why is it that oh my God. Oh my goodness. Sincerely, I will repeat what I've been saying. I still think that it would be good and nice if all these allowances of these people are slashed. They're supposed to travel 4-5 times. Why are they traveling 4-5 times? 2 times is enough. Yes. That is just it. That is it. 1.3 million. So I have to run my research on this. That means at the end of the year, they will have what they call more than close to 11 or 12 million. Yes, annually, that is it. Meanwhile, we have not started putting the allowances. We have not signed, this is allowance and that allowance. It is well, oh, it is well. And yet people are not even able. Some people, they struggle from dusk to dawn and they're not able to feed themselves 2 square meals a day. They struggle from dusk to dawn, yet they don't have a good roof over their head. They struggle from dusk to dawn, yet they cannot take care of themselves when ill. This is the life of many Nigerians. And yet, we have people who are earning 1.3 million and saying it is not enough. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for turning into a lesson. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.